Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Testing Instinct. In this video, I will be discussing about GraphQL CRUD operation with assertions in Karate. In this video, I will be doing create, read, update and delete operation in a single scenario with proper assertion using Karate. I am going straight into the demo. I have already opened Eclipse IDE. In Karate API test project, I have created one feature file called GraphQL CRUD test.feature. I have written the complete code for doing the CRUD operation with the proper assertion using Karate. I will be explaining the code which I have written in this feature file. So the feature name is fake GraphQL server CRUD operation. There is a background section where I have given the base URL value. This is the base URL value. So this background section values will be applicable to all scenarios in the feature file. But here we are only using a single scenario and we are doing the complete operation in a single scenario. The scenario name is fake GraphQL server CRUD test. Here I have added a comment. The query is read from a GraphQL file and given it into a variable called query. So I will show the query which we have used. So here we are creating a data. So we are using the mutation type GraphQL query. This is the query we are using. In the 10th line, we are passing the data to the query. So here we have defined variables. I will show the create post mutation.json and I will show the content. So this is the content. So this is the JSON we are passing to the mutation. After that, we are passing the query and variables along with the request and using the HTTP method post and asserting the status code. And also we are checking the title value is equal to title1 or not. So here we have used the response keyword and use the JSON bar to check the title value. After that, from the response, we are getting the value of ID and storing it into a variable called ID value. So this ID is required in order to do the remaining operations and I am printing the ID value. So here from 18th line, we are using the read operation. So I am trying to get the created post details. So here I am defining another query to read the query type of GraphQL. So there is another file where I have written another query GraphQL type. So this is the file name get post query.graphql. I will show the content. So this is the query for getting the content, and there is one more file that is a JSON file where the value is given. So I will open that as well. So here you can see there is another JSON and I have used a embedded expression. So here you can see in the 21st line I am using the Karate's set keyword and into this variable I am giving the ID value. So the variables ID will be replaced by this particular ID value. So that's what we are doing and I am printing the ID value in the console. After that we are passing the query and variables along with the request and hitting the post method and checking the status code and checking the title. So in the third section we are doing the update operation. So here also we have mentioned the mutation for updating the data. So I will show the content of this particular GraphQL. So this is a mutation for updating the data. Here I have also passed the variable values from a JSON file. I will show the content. You can see here I have kept the ID key as empty and title value is changed to title 2 and views value is changed to 200 and user ID value is changed to 20. After that I am again printing the ID value. So the same ID value which is printed in the 22 line will be printed here as well in the 31st line. After that, using the same value of the ID, I am again setting it to the ID key. So this ID value will be given to the ID in this particular JSON file. So that's what we are doing here. So this ID key will be replaced with the ID value which we have given here. So that's what we are doing. We are replacing the empty string with the ID value. After that, we are passing the query and variables along with the request, then hitting the method post and checking the status code. And also here we are checking whether the title value is title 2, because we have changed the data, we have updated the data. That's why here we have asserted with the title 2. After that, in the last part, we are deleting the created post details. Here in the 39th line, I have written the query for deleting the mutation. So for deleting, we are using the mutation type. I will show the mutation which I have added. So it is remove post endpoint. After that, we are passing the data in this particular JSON file. I will show the content of that as well. So here, this is the content we are passing to the mutation. Here also I have kept the ID as empty. That value will be given to that ID key using the set variable. You can see I am printing the ID value and I am giving the ID key a value using this particular line, and again passing the query and variables along with the request and using the HTTP method post and asserting the status code and asserting the title 2. So here in 4 sections I have printed the ID value. So every time it will be printing the same ID value. So using the same ID only we are doing the read operation, update operation and delete operation. So after the execution we can check the details in the report. I am executing this feature file. I have already started the fake GraphQL server in my local. You can see the log. Now I am going to execute this particular feature file. Right click, run as Cucumber feature. The execution has started. You can see the summary. Scenarios 1, past 1. We can open the report. I am opening this report in browser. You can see the report in green color. So this was the background section. You can see the details of the mutation. So this was the data we have passed and we have got the data response like this, and you can see in the 16th line the ID value printed is 4. After that we are trying to get the created post details. So here you can see the ID value again I am printing, so it's again 4, and we are checking the created post title and title 1. So here also we are printing, here also the value is 4. So using the same ID we are doing the read, update and delete operation. In delete section also you can see the ID value will be same. So this is how we are doing a complete operation in a single scenario with a data driven approach with reading data from files. So I hope this session is useful for everyone. If you find this particular video helpful, please consider subscribing the channel. Please like, share and comment on the video. Thanks for watching and keep learning.